Welcome everyone to Noah Gregson Land.
Yes, welcome to the Bobble Land.
I said Noah Gregson.
I was bobbling. Yeah, there's some people that was upset about bobbling. So it's so funny.
It's our channel.
When we get a hate comment, we don't like adjust and like, oh yeah, maybe I should stop doing that. We like, let's do it some more.
Yeah, there we go. Like it, okay.
And no, we don't have handcuffs, so we're gonna.
See, I can do this.
We'll do whatever.
I can't not do this when I do my intro. If you don't like it, then don't watch. Because I'm not gonna stop doing that intro.
Okay, well that was our news for the week. But winners, definitely not the guy that made that comment.
He didn't even pick a
Didn't even pick nobody. He just came there to complain.
The winner of the weekend is Rain.
Rain dominated the weekend.
And lightning.
But I won the Xfinity race because I picked Cole Custer, and they shortened it before halfway. So
Yeah, they had lightning in the area, so they had to shut everything down.
I got a free gift.
NASCAR's like, we're so
And
sorry.
then Sunday, the monsoon come through. The 3-year drought just took place.
If you want a drought to end, send NASCAR.
Yes.
I believe Noah had a NASCAR race going on when he was building the Ark.
Yep.
And that's what happened. Yeah, the very first NASCAR race. But we did have someone that picked the Cup winner, SVG.
Yeah, I mean, he had a very good race.
Underdog racing fan. He predicted it. Probably the only person in the world to predict it. But he predicted it.
Might be the only person.
I want to know your secret.
that knew it.
So,
Yeah, you got to go with the road course ringer sometimes.
yeah, and I think he had the better chance than anybody because like he races similar cars, or
You had no chance.
they're close in the weight, and you know, like if F1 champion comes down to NASCAR, that is a much different car. Like F1's super lightweight, these cars are super heavy. But Shane, he drives heavy cars around street courses, so I think he just had a whole lot of
See,
advantage.
he usually drives on the right hand side of the car. Now he's driving on the left hand side of the car.
So that was pretty much his only handicap.
Yeah.
So I think
what really helped him was driving the 56 garage car in the Le Mans, and got some experience with that. Kind of fun.
yeah. So tweet jar of this week. We didn't have a winner for last week, but what city should have a street race? What kind of city would, if you're in a place that would be like, oh, well this my hometown would be a nice place to have a street course. I'd like to see.
I don't think Chicago should be a street course.
I would like to see one that's kind of dirt section, like they go through a little bit of a road and then they go into the dirt.
I don't have the right kind of tires.
I don't know if they could do that kind of thing, but I think it'd be cool. Like a rallycross thing, just without all the jumps.
I don't think them cars can handle jumps.
Well, I said without all the jumps.
Yeah. So, yeah, these cars really like the tire barriers.
Yeah.
Got stuck in there, so which
It
I was amazed at.
The tire barrier really wanted a Baconator.
Yeah.
It's hungry for some bacon.
Definitely so.
It was a really silly race. I have to admit, it was just.
Everybody kept hitting the tire barrier.
It was fun to watch, and there's a lot of fun things that happened.
Can we find a city that's got wider turns? I mean, so these cars can fit in them.
These cars can't do that.
I don't think Chicago. This track should stay.
It also.
I think it was a fun one-time thing, but let's keep it at that.
And also, it had a traffic jam.
And a traffic jam. Kevin Harvick decided to pull up and block everybody.
You just throw a gear wrench in that turn.
And Truex was a ping pong ball.
And Bubba Wallace lost his mind. I don't know where he was turning.
You could see that he was trying to turn that way.
He turned there to no man's land, and he kind of turned right at a left-hand turn and took out Ricky Stenhouse.
Yeah. So it was a silly race.
I heard him when he came in the turn. Blah blah blah. Papa, I'm loving it.
Well, there was one turn where he turned into that turn where it doesn't go anywhere.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just a lot of drivers.
I guess he thought it was the drive-through.
Had like a lot of rain, had a lot of cars off track. It was just silly. But maybe they'll do it again, maybe they won't.
I really don't think it was a good race.
I don't think they will, but we'll see. I don't think people in
They
Chicago
said
liked
they
it.
will. And also, let me just tell you, NBC people can't talk.
Shame.
They just can't.
But let's get into the next week, which will be Mid-Ohio for the Truck Series.
And Atlanta for the rest.
Atlanta for the rest of them. So the Truck Series.
Ohio. I'm going to go with Corey Haim. He's
Corey Haim.
Pretty a real court racers.
I'm picking Zane Smith.
Zane Smith won COTA, set it on fire.
I hope.
And I'm going
this week.
with Ty Majeski. I was looking back at COTA. Majeski had a pretty good race going on, so I think Majeski is a good pick.
You know, he would have been a great person to drive in the Chicago street race.
Yeah.
You know, he had his own jet ski.
That's tied up too. All right, now the Xfinity Series. So now a completely different race. This is full throttle around a circle all day.
Yeah.
Very tight circle.
Probably very hot.
It'll be very hot, which means they will be slipping and sliding.
Very slick
And they're
track.
going to be double file, sometimes even 3 wide. So that is a recipe for
Or maybe
disaster.
4 wide, you never know.
Maybe
There's
4 wide.
People that
See
try
if I
that
can
too.
call up some rain there too.
So yeah, well, rain there would not be very fun.
No.
So who are you picking for
We
Atlanta?
also have some cup drivers in Xfinity.
Who are
We
they?
have some, I think, Ty Gibbs and
Ugh.
Justin Haley.
Justin Haley's alright, but really, you had to put that freak in there.
Yes. But I'm going to go with Justin Haley's teammate, Chandler Smith.
Chandler Smith.
Which Haley's really good at super speedway. So
Yeah, I understand why they put him in it, but why did they put the other guy?
yeah, came close to winning the Cup Series race in Chicago.
And then got shamed.
Let Shane come up a little short.
All right, Emily.
I'm picking the one that failed me last week. Riley Herbst. You better not fail me this week.
She's really drilling this hard to get Riley Herbst to win.
Yep.
I
Almost
predicted
happened a few weeks ago at Nashville.
No. AJ was like, ha. Nope. Which I didn't pick Riley Herbst anyway, but my pick was back there in the back.
Then
Well, his picked for a longer race and made his way to the front and just didn't have it.
just never got back again. But my pick is the Hill. Austin Hill. He is a super good super speedway racer.
Because he's got that lucky horseshoe.
He wins almost every time. So
Sometimes it's just better to have luck on your side than being good.
yeah, he's a very lucky person to do
Miss all the
things.
wrecks.
So
Well, sometimes he causes the wreck.
Yeah, those times.
yeah, that's true. That's why they call him the Hill.
He's either the king of the hill or he sends you down the hill.
All right, now the Cup Series.
Cup Series. Well, I want to see if we can get Trackhouse. 3rd win in a row. I'm going with Ross Chastain.
Ross Chastain. Emily, who are you picking?
I'm picking the one I picked last time we went to Atlanta, Corey LaJoy. I am trying to get him his first win here.
He's been pretty good.
I
last 2
believe
years.
it could happen at Atlanta.
I'm going
Don't
with
tell me.
Bradley Keselowski. Was doing really well here last year. Had a good chance at it, but Joe Logano took it away from him, and also had used the bathroom, and it probably was what costed him the win. So this time,
Used the bathroom before.
He'll be ready. He'll know what to expect, and he won't eat those tacos before the race or whatever he has.
Yeah.
Probably the King's Hawaiian.
I think this would be a good race for RFK.
Yeah.
Brad, if you do win, send him some King Orion rolls.
So Fords have circled this race, and they're going to circle it a lot this weekend.
Yeah.
But
And Toyotas and Shelley's part circle around with him.
they'll probably be right there with them. The Toyotas and the Chevrolets have been way stronger at these other tracks, but the super speedways, Fords have it down.
And also, you could if you are thinking about picking other people, you can pick Noah Gragson because he got his best finish this year at Atlanta.
And Joey Logano won here last time, so that's another good pick. He really could pick anybody.
Really, you can.
Look,
Look, I picked Corey LaJoy.
William Byron hasn't really had the strength that he had at the beginning of the season.
He lost it.
He just kind of fell down the hill. Kyle Larson has been right there, but he just had bad luck over and over. So, do you pick those guys? Do you think they're going to have some momentum?
Also, you could probably pick Chase Elliott.
Yeah, he won there last
But
year.
sometimes you might have some risks because he just doesn't want to win anymore.
Yeah, so that was our picks for the Truck and Xfinity and Cup race. Now it's time for you to let us know your pick. Who will win? And we may mention your name at the beginning of next week if you win.
And also make sure you do the treat jar.
And here's how the point system works out. It's still very easy to get into our playoff. I think it's like 35 points or so that you need to make the playoffs at the moment.
This year it's been hard to pick the winner in NASCAR.
So let us know your picks in the comments below, and we will see you in the next video.